Hello everyone, this is Jasmine and welcome to my channel. Today we will create a simple Angular project. So for creating an Angular project, the first thing is we need Node.js, an editor which they recommend Visual Studio Code, and that is what I'm using, and we will require the terminal Angular CLI. So let's check how to do it in our system. So the first thing is we need to install Node.js, which we can get it from the Node.js website. So from here we need to install Node.js based on your system's compatibility. You install the Node.js. The next thing is we need to install the Visual Studio Code and we need to check the Angular terminal. So to install the Angular terminal we need npm install g @angular/CLI. Since it is already installed in my system, so I'm not executing this code. Once this is done, we can check the Angular version in our system by typing ng version. So here it shows me the Angular version and the node. Now let's clear this first. And then let's create our first Angular app. Ng new my select the CSS. For now I don't want server-side rendering, so I'm saying it no. I don't want zoneless. This is the new thing that Angular has added in his recent versions. Then I'm selecting GitHub Copilot since it's there in my system. Now it's installing the Angular. So now you can see the Angular is installed. Let's open the project. cd my Angular app, enter. Now let's open this project in Visual Studio Code. Now let's understand the folder structure. Here is the source folder. Inside the source there is app. This is the heart of our Angular application where most development happens. It contains all the components, services, directives, pipes and other code needed to build your app's functionality. Inside the app folder, you organize your application into smaller building blocks, typically grouped by features or functionalities. Now app.ts, this file defines the root Angular component called app component. It uses @component decorator to specify its metadata, selector, template and style. Now this root component acts as the entry point and container for all other components in the app. Now let's open the terminal and execute our project. Ng serve. Now it gives the local URL. Let's copy the URL and open it in the browser. So this is how our project looks now. Now let's create our first Angular project. So let's create a component. For this we need to write the command. Here if you want to write the command, just press Ctrl+C so that we'll get the command line. So here we are creating a simple hello world project. So let's create a component. Ng space generate component, or short form you can write C hello world. This will create a component in our app folder. So here as you can see there is a component hello world which has the HTML file, the CSS and the TypeScript. Now we need to import the hello world in our app component so that it will be displayed in the browser. So in app.html, let's remove this entire code and let's go to app.ts file, and here let's import our hello world. Then go to app.html and add this tag hello world. Once this is done, save it and let's open it in the browser and see how does it look. So here you can see our hello world component is being called in our app component. Now here this hello world works is hard-coded in our HTML file. Now I don't want to display it like this. So let's pass it in the message, which we can do it in the TS file. So here let's create a variable with the name message. String is equal to and let's call this message in our HTML file. Now when we are passing a variable in our HTML file, we need to pass it in the curly braces. So here you can see our message is being displayed on the browser. So this is how we create a simple Angular project. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, kindly like and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos. Thanks.